Hi, you guys. Leanne Holitza with the Healing Studio. For those of you who already know the game, I see you guys already me pleasing on the YouTube channel because that's where you can do it in advance. I see all of you guys. Thanks for joining. Please be patient with me. I will get to as many of you as I can during this time we have together, which is 30 minutes. I'm going to throw the yantra deck first, which will give us all a reading for the week. Then we'll do a 1, 2, 3 poll where you will start getting your first individual reading. You'll pick the number that you resonate with. We're going to use the Spirit Animal Oracle from Colette Baird Reed today. So, and then the yantra deck. And I lost my lighting already. This is my setup didn't exactly go to. I didn't get the card cam set up. Anyway, whatever. You guys don't care. You just want to know what the energy is going to be like for the week, right? Hopefully it doesn't look like how my setup went today. Okay. Gratitude week here in the US. Grateful for all of you. So grateful. Thank you. Thank you for being out there in the community, being seekers, being lovely humans. If you are local, you might stop by our Shop Small Saturday next Saturday. We'll have all of our metaphysical gifts out, and they'll be 15% off. We'll be doing cheaper BioWell scans and flower essence. So that's from 12 to 3 here locally in Broomfield. Great place to pick up unique gifts you maybe didn't think of. Into December, our events are a little lighter. Our first and only sound bath in December is the 4th from 5 to 6:30. Those have been really great if you haven't tried those out yet. Group healings will continue on Tuesdays from 11 to 11:45. Those are virtually attendable. New moons on the 23rd. Well, we have a new moon on the 23rd this week and then the 23rd in December. And then our wonderfully fun intentions and affirmations for 2023, the first 6 months, will be on the 30th of December. So anyway, hope you'll check that out. Here, let me put up a little, this is where you'll find out more about all of that stuff. Okay. So if you haven't played the game before, Me Please is how you get a card. I will get to you as many as I can, and just know that I have a different feed than you guys do. So I'm going off the list that I can see, which might be different than the list you can see. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, well, this isn't bad. Start off the week with a little peace. Looks like a good plan to me. That card is also about surrender. So just acknowledging that it's not all up to you to do it all. In fact, sometimes when you take your hands back, that gives the universe space to work. Okay. Helper card for this week is practice sideways. What that is saying is what you want to preserve in your life is what you want to speak and act towards all the time. This card is actually saying actively do some practices to preserve and bring forth the things you wish to create. Okay. So first thing in the morning, your first thoughts, try to make that about what you want the day to be about. First thing, that you focus on when you sit down at your desk, intentions about how you want your energy to feel at the end of the day, those kinds of things. Okay. All right. And then the end of the week, choices sideways. What this is saying is that the choices have already been made. So go ahead and surrender, just like we got with the peace card, and be in the love of that choice. Notice that when you make a choice, that choice comes through and that creates this focus. And then you see what that created. And if you don't like it, you make a different choice after that. Okay. So this card is saying at the end of this next week, you are going to, whatever choices you have made, they're taking place. So just surrender to the fact that you already made that choice. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, you guys. Hi, everybody. All right. Please be patient with me as we do these individual readings. If you are watching later, you can also participate. Our friends helpers today are spiritual protection spray from Amanda Ellis. And we got a beautiful little black agate egg. There's a little tag on it. Boop. Those are good for reducing excess stress and just kind of softening the energy field. So they're helping us out today. Okay. So this is your resonance. If you're watching this later, you can do this as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So pick which number resonates with you. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the start of your reading. Okay. For this week, the energy of this week. Okay, if you picked one, you've got the elephant spirit, learn from the past. It came upside down, and Colette Barrett Reed makes her books, her cards, that means it's protection. Okay, so there's the elephant spirit is saying learn from your past. That will protect you from making mistakes in the future. It will help you, if you wrap it into the week's reading, it will help you practice what you truly want. And so when you learn from the past, you can let go of doing things again the wrong way because now you've learned. Okay. If you picked two, lizard spirit in the protective mode. Okay. Dream the world into being. Okay. So this is again back to that preserving energy that they're talking about. Practice visioning this week. If you've got two, it's dream the world into beginning. Come into being. Come into your space and be like, okay, what would it feel like if all my dreams were already manifesting right in front of me? And be in that energy and be intentional about sitting in that energy. Okay. Law of attraction, baby. All right. Oh, turkey spirit, upside down protection too. Oh, poor little turkey this week won't be that protected. Give your gratitude and grace. Okay. So if this card came to, if you picked three, you're being asked to work with gratitude and grace a lot this week. Really, all of these cards are really indicating like that practice card that we saw is going to be key this week. So practice gratitude, practice grounding, practice being in your manifestation energies, positivity when you can, not fake positivity, not denying your feelings. But okay, moving on. Rob tackled the top of the list. All right, Rob. Your card for the week is Dragonfly Spirit, and it says the truth transcends illusion. Okay, so this week be really eyes wide open, especially with the synchronicities and the signs and symbols that want to come to you, because this week the truth wants to show itself to you. Choose the truth, choose to see your truth in particular. Okay, so let yourself kind of open up to that. And you don't have to run around crying deceit. If you see deceit, just know that you need to know that this is what the truth is. Okay. All right. CC, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful week as well. Okay. You got skunk in the protection mode. Okay. Skunk spirit says, know your worth. Okay. So in protective mode, this is basically saying you don't have to go around declaring your worth, but knowing it yourself, protecting it, honoring it, being in the space where you can say to yourself, you may dismiss me, but I don't dismiss me, right? So you're that strong. That's going to be your practice work this week. Okay. And by the way, you guys, if you hear a message that sounds like it's for you too, it probably is. The guides come together kind of as a group for these kinds of events. In fact, I have a guides group that I do hear sometimes where the guides just kind of bounce off, they kind of riff off each other. So if you hear a message that sounds resonant, it probably is for you as well. And if we start to see the same cards over and over, then of course it's a collective. Okay, Nicole and Seth. Nicole, you got bat spirit in the right side mode, like, so go as rebirth is assured. Okay, so this is basically like everything that it has happened and all the ashes that are around you, you're going to be a phoenix and be able to rise up and be more resilient than ever, more wise than ever, which is really cool week to settle into that. Seth, you got moth upside down. Okay, so moth spirit says surrender now. Okay, that will protect you. Surrender. You don't have to control it all. You don't have to have all the answers. This week is a good week to surrender. That is what's in the cards for us collectively. And for you in particular, it will protect you from getting yourself into positions where you are getting into trouble because you're trying to control or stop something. Okay, so just be in the moth spirit this week. Surrender. All right, Kelly and Matthew. Kelly, you got the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Okay. Sometimes we as humans really do not like the in-between, but this is the in-between for you. This is the time remember the choice card is coming at the end of this week. So the choice has already been made. Surrender, practice positive thinking, positive energy, and then know that what you want to come to fruition will come in divine timing, but embrace the space between your request and it coming. Okay. Matthew, your card is the hummingbird spirit, which is be here now. Okay, present. Let whatever's happened go for now. Let whatever's coming go for now. Be as present as you can because you will have so much more joy sitting in that space. Okay. All right. Presence is always a good thing, right? Okay. Miranda, you also got the dragonfly spirit. Okay. So truth transcends illusion. That's the second time we've seen this guy today. So this is like asking you to open your eyes and let yourself be seen and really let yourself also see. Okay. And if there's something that you're seeing that is like, wow, I never saw that before, and it's causing you to be curious or question, it can be a personal journey. It doesn't have to be shared with everybody else. You don't have to write an news article about it. Just notice. Okay. All right. Kimberly, this is a big fat deck too, you guys. So for a card to come twice is definitely a message, right? Okay, Kimberly. Oh, you got flamingo spirit upside down. See, I'm telling you guys, these guides come together. We've already seen the flamingo. We saw it right side up, but embrace the in-between. That will protect you, okay? So it's not all over yet, but you're almost there. And it's okay to just kind of embrace the fact that from your desires to be here to there is working itself out. It needs a little time, though, to gestate, if you will, okay? Eli, you got the wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay, so this week you're really being asked to embrace what you know, but like know what you know. So that, it's one thing to like have some intelligence in your brain, but when your heart integrates it in, you just live the truth. And that's what this card is saying. Live what you've learned, become what you're learning. Okay, let it just kind of be the truth. I don't come to work and be like, oh, I hope I can read oracle cards today because I read a book about it, right? I like just can because it's in my truth. It's in my knowledge. It's integrated. That's kind of the same message. Okay. All right, Barbara. I think you gave me this deck and you said it didn't resonate with you, but that's okay. We're going to use it today for you. You're getting the eagle spirit upside down. Spirit has your back. Okay. So protective mode though. What that is saying is that the spirit wants to protect you. This spirit has your back, wants to protect your energy, wants to show you that you're protected and well cared for. So let yourself acknowledge that. If you wrap that in with the weekly cards and practice, you might even do some practice to call spirit in for protection. Okay. We are using the spiritual protection spray today for a reason. We kind of need a little extra this week. Okay. Diane. Okay. You got deer spirit upside down. Okay. So it says, bring a gentle touch. So this is just kindness, softness, open-heartedness, gentleness, especially if there's any kind of like rigidity, you might just kind of gently be like, you can let that down, let that go. You can put that down. Just a gentle touch this week. Okay. Don't have to meet the aggressive energies. Robin, seahorse spirit, watch and wait. So, think of a little seahorse, how it wraps itself around a plant. Just hold on. It's not a real big go, go, go week for you. It's an observation week. It's a week to see what's going on and to practice what's yours to practice. Remember the practice card. Okay. All right. Jordan. Okay. Third time's a charm, you guys. Dragonfly spirit for all of us. Truth transcends illusion. So Jordan, be open to seeing things in a new way, open to seeing the truth in a different way. I'm going to read this one for us. Okay. From the book, just because I think since it's come up, it really wants us to know what the message is. Okay. It says, Oracle messages that Dragon Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as the dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragon Spirit appears to tell you to Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is knowing that you are not separate alone from the higher power. You are fears and despites as you realize you're embraced by nurturing forces everywhere and communication with you. So basically, it's saying, like, let the truth be shown that you are protected, you are divine, and there are things that are the manipulations that go on, yeah, just notice them and then don't participate in them. Okay, Patty. You got the canary spirit, sing your own song. So this is very much just go your own way this week. Sing to yourself if you want to, use your voice for your own behalf. You don't have to worry about communicating to others what you need. Just be joyful in your voice this week, okay? All right. Janelle and Donnie. Janelle, you got Panther spirit. Reclaim your power. Time to reclaim. Look at that into his eyes. You are being asked to be strong, not aggressive, just assertive, and know that you're very wise and that you have a lot of power, and that when you use that power in a very intentional way and you practice it, then you actually are going to see the benefits of it, and you don't have to work really hard to do it. It's just there. Okay, Donnie, you got upside down koala. So you got the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So this is when it's in protective mode, it's just asking you to relax and know that divine timing is coming, and you don't have to have all the answers yet, and know that, you as a spirit have a plan. You decided you wanted to live a certain way in life. And so this is you playing out your divine plan. So this week, just surrender to that. Okay. Gina, you got the wombat spirit upside down. Be at home. Okay. Protective. That's going to keep you protective. Be where you feel held. I know that you got that new fun place that you're staying at that you can feel held in. So this card is just reminding you that you do have your own sanctuaries to be at, even when, you're kind of called out to go somewhere else. Okay. Blossoming lotus. You got the lion spirit upside down, protective. Be generous of spirit. Okay, so this week, though, practice generosity towards yourself. Practice spirit generosity towards your home, towards you, all of the things around you that nurture you and hold you. Just be really generous with your love. Be generous with your gratitude this week. And yeah, your guides just said generous helpings. It's okay. That's funny. Okay, Vanessa. Vanessa, you got nightingale spirit upside down. Love is all around. Okay. So when it's a protective, it's saying go practice love being all around you. Whatever that feels like, whatever that needs to be, go make sure that you put yourself in a loving vibration, a loving space, and know that it's all around you, but when you practice it, you can feel it more strongly when you need it. Okay. All right. Diana, you got the white raven spirit. Trust the magic. Okay, well, that's pretty straightforward. Just trust that we go. If you go with that surrender card that we got to at the beginning, you surrender to spirit. Let spirit start to work on your behalf. See what spirit wants to bring to you. Okay. All right. Okay. And blossoming lotus for Michelle. Michelle's got fox spirit. Think on your feet. Okay. So this is be agile, be able to kind of be clever, be able to see what's coming at you and quickly respond. So this week would be a good week to be, staying flexible. And the way to stay flexible is to pay attention, be present, be grounded. Okay. Michaela, you got the grasshopper spirit. Take the leap of faith. Okay. So this is basically saying, look at the little crown the grasshopper is wearing. So this is basically saying that it's important for you to take some time to take some risks, especially spiritual risks, especially believing risks, faith, trust, openness. Kind of go back there and think about what you maybe are playing too safe with, and maybe make a different choice there. Okay. Tiff, ant spirit, time to collaborate, but in the protective way. So when collaboration means, what that means is that it's to delegate. It's to let someone else take the reins when it's time for them to take the reins. Let somebody else, do what they need to do, but also put the pieces together. Like somebody else might have the other pieces that you need to put together. Okay. All right, Kimberly. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. So obstacle removing this week for you. Okay. I feel like I had to animate the animal cards. So have yourself in a space where you're, getting those obstacles removed. Ask spirit to remove them, but actively practice obstacle removal as well. Your guides are saying in particular, clean out spaces for things that you want to house things differently. Go back to kind of get organized, make it a little simple, that kind of thing. Okay. All right, Natalie. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So this week, you're just being asked to slow it down. You'll get there eventually. You'll actually make less mistakes. Slow pacing this week. Okay. Kalina, you got the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. Okay, so beautiful, expansive, noticing from all directions where things are happening and what's coming. Lots of gratitude practice this week from your guides. That your guides are saying, like, actively, literally be like, I am so grateful for my earrings. I'm so grateful for my warm shirt. I'm so grateful for the chair I'm sitting in. Like everything. Just kind of realize how abundant your relationship can be with your environment. Janice, you got the skunk spirit upside down. Know your worth. So the second time we've seen this one. Okay, so when you know your worth, then you can know other people's worth better too. When you know your value, you just request that the other people around you meet that value with their actions towards you and towards themselves. And that's really, really a good practice. So know your worth this week. Write down your talents is what your guides just said. Write them down. Look at them. And be like, sometimes your talents can just be as simple as I make people laugh, or I'm really good at cooking eggs. Just write down your talents. All right, Lisa, you got bad spirit. That's the second time we've seen this, but it was right side up for the other person. So a rebirth is assured. And with the protection, that's just basically saying step back, recognize that maybe there's been a lot of things that have gone on in your lifetime, that your resilience is coming through, and it's a good time to honor that resilience, but also surrender to it. Okay, Sam, for you this week, you're being asked to be peace with the dove spirit. Be the peacemaker, be the peace holder, hold peace in your heart, wake up with peace as your intention, really kind of bring in that peace message and energy into every room that you possibly can. Okay, Cynthia, you got the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time, but it's in protection. So with the rabbit spirits, it's in protection. It's basically saying, yes, there's going to be some luck coming your way, and it's good to actually protect it, honor it, practice luck, practice your relationship with luck the best that you can, that kind of thing. Okay. All right, Cameron, you got the sandpiper spirit. Be playful this week. Have some fun. Dance around. Be joyful. Find play. Whatever play equals to you. Not just the rote, do, but the actual expansive play. Okay. All right, Christy and Kira. Christy, third time's a charm, you guys, with the skunk spirit. Know your worth. Upside down. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull that up out in the book here for us. Since it's for all of us, but in particularly, Christy, it's going to be emphasized for you. Not everyone will appreciate you. Many will have issues of their own to address and may trigger something in them. You may trigger something in them, but if so, no matter. Skunk spirit calls you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is a time for honesty and admiring that something does not sit right for you. You deserve self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth in love. Remember who you are and what really matters to you, and act with integrity. You will be so glad you did. Okay? All right. So pretty straightforward message there. That's going to be for all of us, everybody this week. We might, especially if anybody's around family or extra people, maybe they'll need to be a little in balance with that. Okay. Kira, you got snake spirit. Time to heal. Okay. A little time off, little time to step back, time to take some downtime, get a little bit more sleep, eat really well, drink a lot of water, those good things. Okay. Time to heal. Gina, chameleon spirit. Okay. So act as if. Okay. So this combined with that practice card for you, Gina, is do the things you would do if you already had what you're wanting. Okay. Be who you are, dress who you are, who you want to be, as if you already have what you've requested, because it's coming. The universe heard you. And so if you act as if, then the universe can kind of line you up with that energy. Okay. Deanna, you got the crow spirit. Co-create with spirit. protective mode. Okay. That is that back to that surrender card and back to that practice. Okay. So for you, I'm seeing like writing down your intentions. Maybe write down what your intention is for the day. Write down what energy you want to have for the day, that kind of thing. Okay. All right. So, all right. Hi, Lynn. I see you. If you want a card pulled, you can type me, please. I will get to you in a minute. Andrea, here we go. Coyote spirit for you, Andrea. Trust in divine detours. So things may not go in a straight line, and you just let yourself acknowledge that that's going to, that's okay. Like let yourself kind of detour. You might pick up some extra information. Let yourself, kind of do the divine timing dance. Okay. All right. Yes, Lynn, I will definitely get you a card. And in just a minute here, down to Courtney. And just kind of heads up, I see Sue, Danielle, Astrid and Kim, and Crystal and Lynn. Okay, so I got you guys on my radar here. All right, Hummingbird, be here now. Okay, Courtney? So upside down, but always good protective is to be present. Let go of the past, let go of the future. You can even imagine like a beautiful little golden infinity symbol magnet calling all your energy back from all directions of time and space. And then like let it dissolve back into your field. Okay. The golden infinity symbol will clear off your energy and will bring you more focus and clarity. Okay. All right, Sue, you got the buffalo in protection. Okay. The abundant universe will provide. Okay. So in the protective. So this again, go back to practicing trusting your abundance. Now, abundance isn't just about money. Abundance is about all the things that you need to feel abundant in your life. So you might need to go review what that even means because it's different for everybody, right? I may need a lot of friends. You may need a lot of alone time. I may need a lot of work. You may need a lot of play. That it's just whatever feels abundant. Okay. Go back and maybe do a little adjustment on your intentions there. Danielle, third time's charm, hummingbird spirit. Everybody be here now. Upside down protective mode. So that's going to be telling us to protect ourselves by being focused and present with ourselves and our reality of whatever we're doing. Let me just kind of skim the words here, and we don't want to do too much more and run out of time. Focus on the sweetness, find something better somewhere else, always yearning and feeling that life is enough or not enough. All you need is right here, right now. Appreciate the presence, and you will see that you are where you need to be and enjoying that you are entitled to enjoy the timelessness in this perfect moment. Okay, so try and just be as present with that as you can. All right, Astrid and Kim. Astrid, Fox Spirit, think on your feet, be clever, be aware, be well grounded. That's how you think on your feet. Ground, ground, ground. Okay, so just imagining your connection with the center of the earth and your body, having a constant communication back and forth. Okay. All right. Crystal, you got the moth spirit. Surrender, surrender, surrender. That's the protection of the moth spirit. That's the second time we've seen that, but it's just, that's the message. Practice surrender this week. Practice the curiosity with the universe. Like, I don't know why this is happening, but I can't wait to see instead of like, why is this happening? Okay. All right. Lynn, your card is the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Okay. So let this week, if you didn't start off with us at the beginning, the collective reading is that we are practicing our awareness of what we want to bring into place. We're actively doing things to do that. So this week, the cow spirit is asking you to realize that there's an endless offering of energy from the spirit. It's just what you focus on is what you're going to get in return. Okay. So practice that focus. Okay, you guys, if you're still out there watching and hanging out and haven't requested a card, you can do so in the next 50 seconds or so. But for those of you who have just joined us for the first time today, the best way to get onto this list is to go to YouTube in advance, subscribe, hit the bell button. It'll tell you when I'm going live, and you can actually put a little comment in advance, me please. You get kind of on the top of the list. I tell you guys that hack every week, and it does happen. That's just YouTube lets you guys get on there sooner. Okay. Oh, Tanya, you sneaked in the last minute here. You got brown bear spirit. Take time out. Okay. So a little break this week for you. Sounds like a plan for all of us, right? Hopefully you guys are getting a little downtime. I am super grateful for all of you. I will see you again next week. Same time, same place. Bye.